What's going on, guys? What the fuck's here? Gonna be playing some more Halo Reach Beta today. Gonna be playing Capture the Flag on Powerhouse. And today I kinda wanna go over our little tactic of what me and my team like to run whenever we do get this fucking horrible game mode. I'm not gonna lie, this is... Every time I see this come up, I just wanna fucking punch a baby in the face. I don't know, Chuck Norris roundhouse kick him in the throat or something, but... It's so frustrating. I mean... To me, this is such a retarded map to really play it on. This flag point is just so OP. It's in a room with two levels. One where you can fuck with, either team by, playing on one level or playing on the other, but whatever. We get to start out on defense, and whenever I start out on defense, as you guys saw, I like to run out there and get the DMR. And the DMR to me is my favorite gun. I love playing with that thing. That's what she said. I mean, to me, I really don't like many of the automatics. I do like the Covenant one, whatever it is. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but that one's probably the only full auto gun I would actually use. Otherwise, I like to stick to the bolt actions. But on defense, it's a pretty standard idea of what to do. Just sit in the room. Let them come in and just kill the fuck out of them. I mean, why would you do anything else? One, it's not entertaining, I'll give you that, but it's efficient. And why wouldn't you want to be efficient? Why wouldn't you go for the W, especially in something like Halo? Something where, where stats tracked are, I don't know. This is just the ultimate team game to me. This is where, where you can actually, call out where people are and your team can react and they'll actually be there. Unlike in Call of Duty where, I can call out, like on Crouchy, somebody's at the chicken coops or something and, 20 seconds later he could be, halfway across the map. I think it's really impossible to play that game very team efficiently unless you play in the competitive game modes where there is a lot of camping where locations actually do matter. And not to say that, not trying to knock on competitive gaming or anything, it's a completely different, bull to tame, and if that's your playstyle, cool, whatever, I have no problem with it, and I respect the playstyle of it. But we're rounding up the first defense match, and obviously we get well, you don't necessarily get a win for this, but we get the job done, I guess is the way of putting it. But moving on to offense. Offense, you spawn on the lower hill spawn, and out of the lower hill spawn, I like to run up the stairs directly in front of you, or the ramp, whichever, doesn't really matter. And I like to pick up the DMR and grab the hammer. And, well, I don't know. Necessarily may not always pick up the hammer, just for however I'm feeling, but I always go for the DMR. But, what we like to do, I believe I left the hammer here, actually, and I think that was a smart play. I think this is the way we normally play it now, but... Usually we just have somebody always pick it up and take it up there and we try to push in with it. But now what we're trying to do is we're trying to make our strategy where we already know they're going to have rockets because it spawns right under them. And we already know they're going to sit in the corner with them, and we already know they're going to kill us with it. So what we try to do is we try to just run in there and we just try to get them to blow all of their rockets as quickly as possible. And so usually by about the 1:30 mark, which is half the round pretty much, we like to, start grabbing the flag. And once somebody grabs the flag, you'll see my buddy Chris here, he'll pick it up and he'll be our flag runner. And what I like to do is I like to keep the hammer as the enforcer, because it's going to be a one-shot kill. And if you're using the scout class where you can sprint like I am right here, you can do shit like this. You can get quick double kills. And look at this, he went down the hill and he has an easy path, and he called out somebody was out here, and it was a stalker, and he's a little scrambler fagging, and didn't see him and nearly gets me in a... There you go, I got a close call, and there goes Chris off to cap the flag, and there you go, and that's a quick win. So what's the idea here? The idea is take your power weapons and try to use them on the latter half of the round. Now, their mistake was they grabbed the rocket launcher and they use it on the first half, which is cool. If they can get in there and they can defend, then, there you go. They've won the round. Well, I guess they technically didn't win the round, but they got their objective done. Whatever. But you see, this round we didn't really camp in the room this much. We thought we were playing a lot better than these guys, so we kind of spread out. And here you see some DMR fails, and I don't know if it's been my connection lately, but I've been noticing that the bullet detection is either down or I need to start leading my bullets a little bit more. I'm really not too sure what the case is, but whatever it may be, I don't know. And this is my horrible downfall right here. I am horrible at avoiding grenades. Like, if somebody throws a grenade, I tend to backpedal and zigzag at the same time, just to, actually I really don't know why I do either. But I think it's more to like avoid the melee, because just like in Modern Warfare, I don't really care to melee too much, just because of the button layout I prefer, which is close to this. I think it is a standard Halo 3 one. But whatever. Anyways, well, just going over some of the other classes and the advantages we have in this. You can see that they're using Stalker by the 4,000 red dots and Scrambler. Whatever the fuck it's called, I can't even think of it right now. Stalker. They're using the Stalker class, which is a great class if you know how to use it. One, I don't think it's very effective on offense, because, well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna kill them and then they're gonna spawn below you? Alright, cool. Way to go. Very effective. I think it's really effective on defense, especially when you can sit in the room, and if you're standing still, you are completely invisible. I don't even think if you roll your crosshair over them, you will see the red name pop up. I'm not too sure on that, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure. But Stalker is more effective the less you move. So if you move at a slower pace, the less your blurriness comes out. And check it out, a Zeus McJesus grenade catches me under my feet, and I'm hoping that's one thing they'll fix. But so Stalker on offense, pretty bad idea. Scout and jetpacks I think are a pretty good idea, and hell, even guard if you want to be that guy who kind of moves the flag along and you just want to be that annoying nuisance. And that's a really cool way to go. But get the objective done here, and moving back to attacking. And you guys see I went for the DMR spawn. I believe I left the hammer again. No, I picked up the hammer this time around, and instead of moving up that the Rocky Garden hillside, which is what I did last time and I got murked, decided to fall back a little bit, let my team move up a little bit and bring the hammer in for once they're kind of situated inside, and I can just throw some beatdowns around and we can move the flag out again. But I don't know. Moving the flag, I wouldn't really recommend anything but using this hillside. It can be kind of annoying if the defending team does spawn in what I call the garden, which is going to be this little area below where all the pillars and shit are, right down here where I'm looking right now. This is what I call the garden, and they spawn down here, which they kind of are right now. I think they're spawning Middle Lake, but it can be a really tough move, and sometimes if it does happen, we just kind of just call it out. We take the top room of the Powerhouse where the flag is, and we let them return it, and then we'll just run it through back towards the Rocky Garden, run it through the bathroom, and run it through the middle. And I think Chris got picked off, and here I go, just moving the flag, and get the final flag cap to end the game. So there you go, quick little 2-0 win. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is What the Flux. Peace.